What is the number one reason why the law of attraction doesn't work for most people? In this video I'm going to tell you the real reason why the law of attraction doesn't work for most people. I'm going to give you a really cool way to overcome that problem so that you can achieve everything that you want to achieve. Before I did this thing that I'm going to tell you about, I was always suffering from procrastination. Nothing seemed to get done. Now things just seem to happen. How? I'm going to tell you. Just keep watching and I'll show you. Welcome to Mike Oldham Sales. I'm Mike, and just a quick request before we get going. If you could please subscribe. It's totally free. It really does help, and you'll be notified of any new videos coming up. I've read quite a few books on the law of attraction. I'm sure you have as well. And I'm really often infuriated by the lack of mention of the word action. How can this be? It's the most important step of the law of attraction and how to use it. People think that the law of attraction is an easy way of getting results without taking any action. And this is just not so. You need to take action. And this is the number one reason why people fail the law of attraction. They simply don't take any action. Here is a list of how I've overcome this procrastination that stopped me from achieving what I wanted to achieve. And the first one is to do anything. Do something. Do something that will take you closer to your goal. What action should you take if you don't know how to get to your goal? Well, the answer is anything. Do anything that will move you slightly towards a goal. Just get in the game. Start. Make a start. The action could be something small, but make a start. And then repeated small actions. It's consistency that will get you to the goal. In the beginning, you may be taking the wrong actions, but keep on taking actions. You'll get feedback and your dreams will come true. This is so critical. It really is. Take small daily actions in the direction of your goal. The great thing about taking small actions towards your goals is that your outlook changes. Your view changes. As you overcome every small obstacle, larger obstacles that appeared large are actually smaller when you approach them. I do recommend planning as much as you can, although be prepared for the plans to be thrown out the window once you get started. Another advantage of doing something, anything, is that you can tweak, you can iterate, you can make adjustments. Once you take action, you start to get results, you start to get feedback. Now, they might not be the results that you want in the beginning, but these results are precious. Why so? Because feedback is the key to success. As you take action and you know what these results are, you can adjust your actions to see if it improves the results. You can keep adjusting and adjusting, and the results should get better and better, even if it's really small. Now, there's a great book that I read called 15-Second Principle, the 15-Second Principle. I'll leave a link to it in the show notes. And it's basically, the premise of the book is that if you can break down any goal into an action that can take just 15 seconds, and you work towards your goal 15 seconds per day, you will eventually achieve that goal. So you may be thinking, 15 seconds? 15 seconds will achieve nothing. Well, that's where you would be wrong, because you're making a start, and you keep on making a start, you keep on doing the 15 seconds. There's a couple of psychological principles at work here. The first is human psychology. We don't like unfinished business. So let's say, for instance, your big goal is to write a book. So you'd work 15 seconds a day on your book. You may only get 5 words written down or typed out. The great thing about the human psychology is it doesn't like unfinished business. Your desire will be to keep going, to keep on achieving, and to come back. The other thing about the 15-second principle is that it's so small that it is not a threat. So this is why it helps defeat procrastination. Procrastination basically is fear of taking action that's too big. This action that I need to take is just too big, it's too mind-blowing. But 15 seconds, if I just need to do 15 seconds work, now that's not too bad, is it? That's not scary. That's how you overcome the procrastination. So just do 15 seconds. Then the next day do another 15 seconds. And what you'll actually find is you're not doing 15 seconds, you might be doing 10 minutes. You might get in the flow. You might be working for an hour. But just commit to 15 seconds. And it will happen, you will reach your target. How else can you overcome procrastination? Is another good way. Break down the project into very small parts. And what is the very next action? So these are good for projects that, not like writing a book, but perhaps doing a project like renovating the house. You're not doing repeatable actions, but you're doing steps of actions, different actions. And one action needs to be done before the other one that you can actually do the next action. So for instance, say your project is to renovate the house. That's a massive, massive task. You could first break that down into mini projects. So one could be, I will decorate the back bedroom. Now, on the face of that might seem an odious task, it might seem really big. How can you break that down further? You could break it down even smaller by getting all the materials together to make a start to decorate the back bedroom. The outcome there is you will have all the materials to decorate the back bedroom. Again, that might be too big. Procrastination might stop you from actually going and doing that. So break it down even further to a smaller part. A small section might be write a list of all the things that you need to decorate the back bedroom. Sometimes procrastination raises its ugly head, and even that might be too much to handle. Can't be bothered putting this list together. Let's break that down even further to its minutest part. Your outcome could be, I'm going to get a pad of paper and a pen. Can you go and get a pad of paper and a pen? Of course you can. It sounds stupid, doesn't it? But you've made your first move. Then the next move would be, okay, I've got my pad and paper and pen. I'm going to write down one thing that I need. Easy. I need paint. Okay. I need undercoat. Good. I need paintbrushes. And so on and so forth it goes. And that's how it builds. Small steps. How small should the steps be? They should be small enough so that you take action, and that's the key, taking action. Here's another way of achieving a goal. Let's say that your goal is out of your control. You want to be Prime Minister, or you want to win the gold medal at the Olympics. Yes, there should be a focus, something to achieve, but they're not your day-to-day focus. It's just too mind-blowing. How can I achieve such a big thing? Again, we go through the process of breaking it down into its individual parts. What needs to happen for you to be an Olympic gold medal in athletics? As an example, you need to be representing your country at a certain event. Okay, that's a smaller goal. Still massive, still out of your control. Okay, next one, I perhaps need to be representing my region at this event. Again, I would say that is out of your control. It may be something to achieve, go for, but is out of your control. The next one, let's break it down even smaller. I need a coach. I need to get a coach. Okay, that's something that is in your control. Still too big. Break it down again. The goal is to get a list of coaches who you can approach, who will coach you in your event. Again, something that you can achieve. You're in complete control of it. So you see how you get that big goal in your life, break it down into something that you control. So the next time you have a goal which just seems too big to start anyway. You never know what you might uncover. You never know what the next step is. Just start anyway. Keep starting. Another curious thing that happens when you make action, when you take action, coincidences happen. Unforeseen events happen. We'll go back to the law of attraction. Science can't explain everything. Something else is going on. When you take action, things occur to help you. You can never know what those things are. You've just got to have faith. Take action.